Now that we have competent learners who know how to do the work, they know the tools available to them, they have adopted the processes that we want them to. We also have this scalability of reference and reminders because we know processes and systems change over time. And there are processes that people don't do a lot, and so they might need refreshers as they go throughout their work. We don't want to let that be a bottleneck to us scaling and making sure our teams are efficient. So for the refresher and reminder standpoint, these are referenceable at any time. So you can actually hyperlink these tutorials, maybe on the header of a page, or hey, here's that simple guidance, the reminder tutorial that you want to reference. You can also reference this via the browser extension that's provided through your Seismic add-on. And so if the learner is inside the flow of their work, they're already competent in the tool, they're already competent in the workflows, but they forget a button or they can't remember how to do something, or there's a process that's shifted slightly. When we think about the maintenance and monitoring of these processes, that same browser extension can be used as a library to deliver those pieces of training materials too. So it could be, again, that quick link that fires that off, that takes them right over to the application and says, hey, here's that in-app guide that we talked about. Here's a reminder. Or it could also be the extension itself that we can layer in, dozens or hundreds of these processes. And so when they forget how to do something, they can just simply type in the library we provide via the extension of tutorials. And then once they click on that, they can launch that specific tutorial in the live mode in-app. And just like we showed before, same process is there. So it follows the average knowledge worker around throughout their experiences. So if they were to jump over to a different tool, let's say it's even Seismic itself, and they forget how to do something, that browser extension is going to follow them like a in-app library. And it's going to be able to help them guide whatever they need to go and get accomplished. And so as soon as they launch that, they'll have this in this app. And if they move over to their CRM or an engagement tool or whatever it happens to be, they'll always have that just-in-time, over-the-shoulder reference that they can pull back from. And this is what really helps keep the knowledge loop really tight, because it started them from, hey, I got a safe environment. I'm just understanding this process or this new tool. I'm being able to play around with this. I'm building my muscle memory. I'm practicing. I'm now scaling this out. I'm trying and getting guidance in the app. And after I've been doing it a while and I forget or I want a reference or a refresher, I've got that available too, right? So following me through that learner journey at any stage, making sure I have the right piece of content that's relevant to me in my learner journey at the right particular time.